Jill Young, and I'm just going to go over your week 3 assignments. For week 3, excuse me, I'm a little hoarse, my throat's pretty sore, so I apologize in advance. Your first assignment is your individual work assignment, and it needs to be at least 2 to 3 pages long, and that is full pages. Basically what you're doing is talking about EEO this week. You're going to write a paper where you describe the history of EEO development in the United States. This is a historical paper. You will absolutely need to do research for this paper, and any source that you use at all to get any information from, you will need to cite. So this is going to be a probably heavy sourced paper. Needs to be an APA style. So this is something you're going to really need to focus on, because if you're doing research on history, you're using sources, and I really want to see several sources. I expect to. Double space, paragraphs indented, title page, abstract, and reference page at the end. Make sure to use this site. I'm just going to go here now because I really feel like it's really useful. It's one of the best sites around. Al at Purdue. Use this and use this and use this site over and over. I mean, really, just get to know it, surf it, look at all the, especially the in-text citations here, these 2 sections, and then, honestly, since you're probably doing a lot of research on the internet, right here. Of course, if you have books, that's great. Periodicals, even better. But you're going to really utilize this site right here. And so that's really all there is for that, is the paper. It's pretty straightforward. And then your class discussion. Let me click on that if I can. There we go. Class discussion, you're still talking about equal employment opportunity. And you're talking about what, has there been any negative outcomes due to EEO. So you're going to take one piece of the Equal Employment Opportunity legislation and explain how it changed employment in the United States. And then you're going to have how have historic events influenced the passage of EEO laws in the U.S. Describe at least 2 in the related legislation that followed. This should be fairly easy. And then, do you think concepts like affirmative action are still needed? Why or why not? Probably going to use resources, or you're probably going to need to use references for this one as well. Make sure that you want to respond to 2 of your classmates. Expand on their ideas, make sure that the responses are substantive, minimum of a paragraph, at least 5 sentences. That's a response should be focus on 2 very detailed responses. Do not give me 3 or 4 little ones, because that's not going to get you anywhere really. I know you might want to respond to more of your classmates, but focus on 2 responses that have substance to them. So you want to make sure to do that. That's about all. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. So let's just go over key points again. Discussion post. Answer every bullet. Answer all the questions in the bullet. Conduct research to support your answers. Cite your sources. Respond to 2 classmates. Give me substantive responses, at least a paragraph. That's 5 sentences, a minimum of a paragraph. For your discussion posts. Always use APA style. Individual work. Write a paper. 4 pages. Is that 4? No. 2, 3. I'm sorry. Scratch that. 2 to 3 pages. 2 full pages minimum. 3 full pages maximum. You're going to do a lot of research for this. I want to see sources. Basically, you're going to describe and summarize the history of EEO in the United States. Give everything a little bit of attention. This is obviously not a term paper, but kind of give me a quick overview. That's about it. APA style. Go over here to the APA style. I recommend you do this when you're writing your paper. Have this handy. Go over here to Al. Go over here to the sample paper. Hold on. If I can find the sample paper, it would be awesome. All right, let's see. I know it's in here. You would think that I had this memorized by now, yet I don't. So let's see here. There is a. There it is. I knew it. That's what happens when your eyesight starts to go. All right. All right, APA sample paper, and if this thing will just load, please load. There we go, media file. There we go. Use this. It'll pop up in a minute, hopefully. This is what your paper should look like. Model it after this paper. I mean, obviously this paper is much longer, but nevertheless, I mean, it has the look it needs. See, there's your title paper. I don't care about the author note, really. Here's your abstract right there. See? And then here's the way it looks. You know, as you're progressing, you can see how it's cited. See the in-text citations. There's one right here. Here's one. And that's what I like to see in papers. I want to see your citations properly formatted. There's one. Here's one. And then you can see the paragraphs are indented, the double spacing, the running head, and at the end, once you get to the end of this, if I ever get to the end of this, which I will eventually when it starts to load, there's a reference page. And that reference page is going to have, you're going to have properly cited, here we go. Is this it? It says conclusion. I'm hoping this might be it if it ever loads. Anyway, as soon as it loads, there it is. Yeah, there's your reference page. See how that's formatted? Look at this. Look at the title centered references. You always use references in APA style, not Works Cited. Works Cited is MLA, which is only used in language arts courses and literature courses. So, start practicing this. Look how this is indented. The indentions on a reference page are called hanging indents, and they're the opposite of what you would see in a paragraph in the paper itself. See how that works? So start practicing that, and trust me, you'll be a pro at it before you know it. But that's about it. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. I'm always happy to assist you. And I look forward to hearing from you in class this week. Thank you. Bye.